Alright, so we're here at Ghazi with the owner, some guy from some TV show that nobody in India has ever seen. It's just little TV show, not popular in India at all.
It never plays on television.
Just never, ever. George, how are you?
Good boys, how are you?
Wait, tell us a bit about your restaurant, please.
Lovely. Yeah, Ghazi's, I guess it's truly Melbourne in ways, you know. I mean, Melbourne is a multicultural boiling pot of so many different, you know, cultures, religions, you know. But I'm a Melbourne boy, very proud, but it's done in my style. My heritage is Greek, of course.
Right.
Ghazi's one of my favourite little regions of Athens.
Okay.
And it's all about, it's quite arty, Greek street food in many ways.
Right.
So, you know, this is where it all, you know, it's good, wholesome food. A lot of food that you can eat with your fingers and your hands. And next door is the Press Club, which is our fine dining restaurant.
Right, okay.
So yeah, totally different to what we're doing next door, but you know, I think this is very typically Melbourne in many ways.
So when you say you've taken Greek food and brought a touch of Melbourne in, what exactly does that?
You know what? I think being a Melburnian, you learn to be quite open about, you know, it's acceptant, should I say, about anything and everything. As long as it tastes good and as long as it's delicious and there's an atmosphere, people will come. So, and also a little story. I mean, for example, these two suitcases, they were the suitcases when my grandparents came to Australia.
Right.
That was my grandfather's, that was my grandmother's, and I'm still trying to work that one out. How come my grandfather's one was bigger? You know, normally isn't it the other way around?
Usually.
But, you know, and it's about heritage, it's about immigration, it's about what Australia's about in many ways, which is that. And of course, who I am as a person. So yeah, it's good. It's
Very
good
personal.
Yeah, it's very, very personal.
Yes, exactly.
And do you enjoy Indian food? You were in India.
Yeah.
I think you enjoy.
You know,
Indian
I
food.
have to admit, I was ignorant and arrogant about what I thought Indian food was, or Indian cuisine was.
What did you think Indian cuisine
You know,
was?
spicy and hot.
Got it.
Right.
And potentially it's going to do something bad to my stomach.
Yeah.
Well, that's always a risk you run, but never mind.
And then I went there and was blown away by the regional food of India.
Right.
How diverse it is, and travelling through from Delhi to Mumbai to Bangalore within 10 days, I was in a food coma. And I think Greeks and Indians have so much in common. They want to feed you.
They do. All the time.
You're hungry? Yeah. You're full? Yeah. I keep eating. You know. And I love that. And I loved some of the dishes that we ate. They were inspiring, and they weren't about hot and spicy. They were about beautiful spices that you could taste. You know, they weren't just and they were interesting, and they were elaborate, and they were yummy.
Well, there's so many different kinds of restaurants. There's restaurants that sort of begin with managers and owners, and then you hire chefs and things like that. And then there's this, which is obviously a very personal restaurant. What is the biggest difference in those sort of two approaches?
Look, I mean, from my point of view, this is me. You know, this is a true reflection of who I am as a person, and my past, my present, and my future. It's sort of all in one. You know, where I think I'm going, where I've been, and where I am right now. So, you know, my staff that work for me truly understand my dream and my idea, and believe in it. So that's super exciting. I mean, you know, that's why I love doing what I do, because I mean, you know, it's now 4 o'clock in the afternoon. There's still people around there. They're enjoying themselves, and they're happy, and that's what restaurants should do. They should make people happy.
One Indian dish that you could put on your menu, what would it be?
Okay, you're gonna have to help me. I love Pani Puri.
Pani Puri.
Pani Puri,
Yeah, of course.
Love them.
Yeah.
Just delicious, crunchy, crispy, textural, but then really full of flavour. What's that? It's like a dough where they fry it. It's like squiggly, and then put it in syrup.
Jalebi.
Oh my gosh, I love that, and I love that.
I think you're gonna have to start an entirely separate Indian restaurant. You have so many.
Delicious. You know, and in saying that, I ate a restaurant called Indian Accent, which is modern, cutting edge, and I thought it was wonderful because it still kept the essence of what Indian cuisine's all about,
of course,
but brought it up to date, you know, which is a lovely thing.
That's fantastic. And what do you have lined up for us today?
You know what? Today I'm going to give you a couple of soft shell crab souvlaki. Souvlaki is a classic Greek street food, but we've again put a Melbourne spin to it, modernised it, using local produce, which is very important to me.
Of course.
And you're going to enjoy it.
We'll see if you go through to the next round then.
Yeah, we will. We will make sure. Thank you for that. Yes, thank you. We'll see. We'll see you on the other side of this commercial break. Dun, dun, dun. You know what I love? There's a freshness to this.
You know, I love the texture.
And what I love is there's a clarity of thought in the food. I get just one taste, nothing else, one solid flavor. It's fantastic.
As soon as it enters your mouth, you just know exactly what they're trying to do with it.
I know
It's important.
exactly what you mean. And the presentation.
It's beautiful.
Oh, it's beautiful. I did not expect the.
What are you two doing?
We're critiquing your food. This is delicious. It's amazing. What do you call this? It's very,
It's
very
Melbourne
good.
water.
I love it. Right, so what George has made us here is something called souvlaki, which is a traditional Greek dish with a classic Melbourne touch. So it's got soft shell crab and it looks outstanding and I cannot wait to eat it. I'm going to make some very inappropriate sounds now. So, oh my god. Yes. Why yes?
Very nice.
Yes, George, I will marry you.